A map, a single line slashed across barren desert. To most, it looked like nothing, but to America, it was the key to power, railroads, and destiny. Why spend $10 million on land no one seemed to want? If that question already has you hooked, hit like and subscribe, because curiosity should never travel alone. In 1853, James Gadsden arrived in Mexico City with a mission from the U.S. government. The deal he carried was bold: $10 million for a stretch of desert in today's southern Arizona and New Mexico. At first glance, it was nothing but dry land, no rivers, no gold, only sand and heat. So why buy it? Because that desert offered the perfect route for a southern transcontinental railroad, a line that could link the Atlantic to the Pacific, saving time and money for trade and travel. For America, this meant faster connections, stronger defenses, and a way to expand west with control. For Mexico, the deal was a lifeline. After years of war and crushing debt, the government needed cash to survive and rebuild. But the purchase wasn't simple. Critics in Washington called it a waste, saying the land was worthless. Some in Mexico felt humiliated, losing more land after the painful war just years before. Yet the U.S. gained something powerful: a narrow strip that shaped the future of the Southwest. Engineers surveyed the land, plotting where the rails would run. Railroads carved through the desert, linking towns and markets. Communities grew, trade flowed, and areas that once seemed empty became hubs of life and opportunity. The small strip of desert transformed from a forgotten stretch of sand into a strategic corridor for commerce and growth. What many called a waste, history later called a turning point, because sometimes the smallest lines on a map decide the biggest destinies. It shows how a single decision, a tiny strip of land, can change the story of a nation. So tell me, what do you think? Was the Gadsden Purchase a smart bargain or a terrible mistake? Share your thoughts below. A small strip, a big gamble. $10 million turned desert into destiny. If this story grabbed you, check out my other long videos, where history's forgotten deals come alive.